Hey guys, how's it going? It's Master Of here. Today I'm going to be building my favorite Town Hall level 6 farming base. You guys have asked for this, so let's do a speed build and then I'll go over it and tell you why it works so well.
Ready, go!
So this is it. This is the Town Hall 6 farming strategy that I have used when I was Town Hall 6, and the one also I'm telling Charlotte to use because this is her account. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be running through it, and I'm going to be telling you why it works really well for me and why I think if you're in Town Hall 6, you should be using this base as well. Now, before people ask in the comment section, why is the Town Hall on the outside? You're farming. The Town Hall needs to be on the outside. Well, it doesn't need to be, but it's relevant for it to be on the outside because people will come, take your Town Hall, give you a nice big shield, and they'll take minimum loot and also minimum trophies. So definitely put it on the outside and put it far enough away whereas people aren't then a little bit like, oh, you know what, I might as well go attack since I'm already there. Put it nice out the way, but not too far. If you put it in the corner, sometimes when you start up on a base, weird people miss it if it's right over here. People literally do miss it. I've had them, they're like, what, where's the Town Hall? And they go in, they can't find it. So sneak it in around there where they can see it, but it's not too close. Alright, so next up is all about the center, the core of the base. Moving walls for some reason. As you can see here, we've got all of the loot storages very close together, but they are split into two sectors. in the two sectors, they are separated as well from gold storage and elixir. If you put both gold storages in one box together, that is pretty bad, because if people break into that one box just to get your gold, say you've got just a lot of gold and not much elixir, they're going to be really easy to go and take that gold. Whereas if you separate them into two separate boxes and you put them on the opposite side, so it's not quite as easy, they're less likely to take it, and they're less likely to even bother coming to attack because it looks kind of mixed up rather than very simple to get into one little section. So in each of these sections, we also have a mortar and a wizard. Now, I know it's kind of strange to have the mortar right next to the storages which you are defending, but as you can see, it does defend the gold storage, and it defends the left side of the elixir storage. And also you have here the wizard tower right next to it. It's really, really important to make sure that your wizard tower, my words are coming out all weird today, to make sure your wizard tower is right next to your mortar. The reason for this is the wizard is the best protection in this game at the moment, at level 6, town hall level 6, along with your mortar. And if you put them next to each other, they become a deadly pair. This way, it covers the mortar from any barbarians, giants, etc. And they work really nicely because then the mortar protects the wizard from anything that comes next to it. So definitely pair them up and definitely put them an equal distance apart. And as you can see, everything is covering the storages in the center, which works a treat. Now, you've got probably the wizard tower and the mortars are very, very important, but the next biggest defense in your base, which you may not think about, is this bad boy right here, the clan castle. As long as you have this full of good troops to defend against, which is archers and wizards are usually elsewhere. Minions are pretty good as well, especially if you're getting a lot of people coming at you with barbarians, valkyries, you know, kind of ground troops. So definitely centralize that. As you can see, this is very nicely centralized, covering all of the bottom of the base and most of the top, or at least as soon as they get into reach of the storages, they are covered by that clan castle, which is really, really important, and I literally cannot stress how important that is for you. So next up is everything is tucked very closely to the base. As you can see, there's not one gap between anything here, and they are literally right next to the base. Now, this is really good for a couple of reasons. First of all, it stops people from spawning far out and getting maybe like a 45%, and then they'll just go and attack you and get the last little bit, which can be dangerous because they may take all your loot as well. But it also makes it so as soon as people spawn up, you can see here that the archer tower is going to be able to hit them. This cannon's going to hit them. The mortar's very close to hitting them. And that works all the way around the outside of the base. So they're always going to be attacked. So as soon as they start their attack, you know that you're going to be able to get some damage on them as well. So make sure you make everything really close to the base and make it nicely, tightly compacted. Especially since at this level, you don't really have hog riders attacking you. So that shouldn't be a problem. Now, my favorite thing to do on here is something different to what most people probably do, is I do set traps. So you can see here, people are probably looking like, dude, why have you got no walls there blocking that? They're just going to be able to go in and take it out. And why here have you made a little path? Now, these are traps, or these are tunnels or little funnels, which really can work well for you, because at this level, people are good at attacking, but they're not the best at attacking, especially when it comes to things like giants. That's what most people will be using. 90% of raids that have giants in them, they throw the giants down first, and if you spawn a giant anywhere on the top side of this map, it is going to go straight for either this archer or this firecracker of an air defense. And that means it's going to come down here and funnel through this area. The spring trap can throw, I think it's like 3 giants off at the same time, so that's going to do great damage to them, and that could be all their giants gone. And then you've also got a bomb, which is going to do some damage as well. And once they get in here, they'll either have been thrown off or enough damage will be done to them that the wizard is going to finish them off, the mortar, or even the archer itself. So I make sure to have traps everywhere on the base. So you can see I've got one on this side, one on this side, and one on this side. This side I haven't, because I don't think people will attack from that side as much. I feel that more people will attack where they see the open spaces because they don't quite understand how the funnel system works. So one last thing is air defense. Now, not many attacks are air related at the moment. There are a few people coming out with balloons and stuff, but mostly it isn't. So what I've done is I put the air defense slightly out. It's still centralized, but it's slightly out, so it will cover most of the base, and most importantly, it does cover the storage. But to even this out, on the other side, I have put 2 air bombs. So I put both the air bombs on the other side, so that if they come from either side, they're either going to be hit by the air defense, or they're going to be hit by the air bombs. And that's it, guys. That is my Town Hall 6 level base. Please do leave a rating for it down below. Obviously, you can't do too much of this level because it's Town Hall level 6, but this is the best you could do with it in my eyes. So yeah, do leave a rating down below and give any constructive criticism, anything that you like, anything that you would change. I'd love to hear it down below. Hit the like button, and until the next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.